spring routine video, we talked about how seasonal weather changes can affect your curls and why routines sometimes stop working. This video continues that series. Today, we're focusing on summer routines and how heat and humidity change the way curls behave. Summer can be one of the most frustrating seasons for curly hair, especially if you like wearing wash and goes. Products that work perfectly in cooler months can suddenly stop cooperating as temperatures rise. Curls can start frizzing earlier in the day, losing their shape faster, or feeling heavier than usual. Seasonal routines matter because curls respond differently to the environment. What works in winter doesn't always work in summer. And understanding those shifts can make a big difference in how long your styles last. So today we're breaking down what summer weather actually does to curly hair, what product types tend to work better in heat and humidity, and how to adjust your routine so your wash and goes hold up throughout the day. In this video, we'll look at the product types that tend to work best in the summer, how much product to use depending on hair porosity, and a few small adjustments that help wash and goes hold up better in the heat and humidity. Let's start with what summer weather actually does to curls. Before we talk about products, it actually helps to understand what heat and humidity actually does to curly hair. Curly hair naturally reacts more to moisture in the air. When humidity rises, the hair cuticle lifts slightly and moisture from the air enters the hair strand. That's when curls start to swell, lose definition, frizz more easily, and collapse faster. This is one of the reasons that routines that rely heavily on creams and butters can struggle in the summer. Those products can feel great in colder months, but in heat and humidity, they often make curls feel coated or weighted down. Most summer routines work better when they focus on three things: lighter hydration, stronger hold, and humidity resistance. For summer wash and go routines, three product categories tend to work best. The first step is usually a lightweight leave-in conditioner. Thicker creams can feel heavy in hot weather, especially if you're sweating or spending time outdoors. Water-based leave-ins tend to work better because they hydrate the hair without weighting curls down. They improve slip for detangling and prepare the hair for styling products. Sometimes when curls start feeling limp in the summer, the simple fix is switching to a lighter leave-in. The next product types that perform well in summer routines is mousse or styling foams. Foams provide definition, volume, and flexible hold while still feeling lightweight. Many curly routines rely heavily on creams, but mousse often holds curl patterns better in humid weather without making the hair feel coated. This can be especially helpful if your curls tend to fall flat in the heat. The final step that often makes the biggest difference in summer routines is gel. Gel creates a light cast around the curl while the hair dries. The cast acts like a protective layer that helps shield the curl pattern from humidity. Once the hair is fully dry, the cast can be gently broken to reveal softer curls underneath. This step is often what determines whether the wash and go can last one day or several days. Once you understand how summer weather affects curls, the routine itself becomes simpler. During the summer, routines tend to work best when they stay simple. A typical wash and go structure includes three steps: a lightweight leave-in, a mousse or foam, and a gel for hold. This combination provides hydration, definition, and structure without making curls feel heavy. When applied correctly, this type of routine helps wash and goes hold up better against humidity, sweat, and long summer days. The amount of products used can make a big difference in how curls behave in hot weather. Applying too much can cause curls to feel coated or lose volume. A helpful way to control product usage is to work in sections and adjust the amount depending on your hair porosity and density. If your hair is thicker or more dense, you may need slightly more product per section. If your hair is finer, using less product can help maintain volume. Leave-in should provide light hydration without saturating the hair. Here are the starting amounts per section. For low porosity hair, a very small amount, about pea-sized. Low porosity hair absorbs product slowly. Too much leave-in can sit on the surface and make curls look greasy or limp. For medium porosity hair, a pea to dime size amount. Medium porosity hair usually tolerates slightly more moisture. For high porosity hair, dime size. High porosity hair loses moisture faster, so slightly more leave-in can help maintain hydration. Foam provides lightweight definition and support for the curl pattern. Typical amounts per section. For low porosity hair, 1 pump. Too much mousse can make the hair feel stiff. For medium porosity hair, 1 to 2 pumps. This usually provides definition while keeping movement. For high porosity hair, 2 pumps. High porosity hair may need slightly more product to help curls maintain structure. Gel helps seal the style and create hold to protect curls from humidity. For low porosity hair, a pea-sized amount. Too much gel can create a heavy cast. For medium porosity hair, pea to nickel size. For high porosity hair, nickel size. High porosity hair often benefits from slightly more gel to maintain definition in humid conditions. A few small adjustments can improve results. Applying products to very wet hair helps distribute more evenly and encourages curls to form together. This can reduce frizz and improve overall definition. This technique works for all porosities. Low porosity hair absorbs product more easily when the hair is fully saturated. Medium porosity hair distributes product more evenly when applied to wet hair. High porosity hair benefits from better curl clumping. One practical way to do this is to apply products in the shower while the hair is still soaking wet. After applying, excess water can be gently removed with a microfiber towel or cotton t-shirt. It's easy to layer too many products in the summer. Too much product can cause curls to feel heavy, reduce volume, and make the style collapse faster in humid weather. Working in small sections with controlled amounts helps prevent buildup. Touching your curls before they are fully dry can create frizz very quickly, especially in humid weather. Allow the hair to dry completely before separating or fluffing your curls. Humidity is not the only environmental factor that affects curly hair in the summer. Things like hard water, sweating more, swimming pools, or salt water can all change how your hair behaves and how your products perform. Sun exposure can also affect the hair over time. UV rays can dry out the strand, fade color, and make curls feel rough or less elastic. This is especially noticeable if your hair is color treated or already dry. This is one reason people sometimes feel like a routine suddenly stopped working. In many cases, the products haven't changed. The environment has. Hard water, for example, can leave mineral buildup on the hair. That affects moisture and definition. I covered that topic in more detail in another video about hard water and curly hair. I'll link that below as well. Summer routines don't need to be complicated. Most of the time, it's simply about adjusting your routine to match what your hair is dealing with during that season. Using lighter hydration, adding stronger hold, and simplifying your routine can help wash and goes last longer even in heat and humidity. In the next video, I'll show how I prep and protect my hair for pool days, since chlorine exposure can also affect how curls behave in the summer. If you want a deeper breakdown of seasonal routines and product layering, there's a full guide on the blog linked below. For visual examples of summer product combinations based on porosity, you can also visit my Pinterest where I share routine ideas and styling combinations. And if you've already adjusted your routine for summer, feel free to share what's been working for your curls in the comments. It's always helpful to see how different routines perform for different curl types and porosities.